How often you have told that after this study you don't have to study anymore. After this exam your life will be blissful. How often you have told that after this particular stage of your life will be so smooth that you won't have to work anymore. And finally, when you come across the previous stage, you just find that the following stage is just more difficult than the previous stages. Because this is what life is all about. Life is stressful and life is a continuous struggle. A struggle that never ends till our death. Dear viewers, in my channel I usually review books or I review one part of books. Last 2 years I have read a lot of self-development books and some insights have been created in my mind. Therefore, I thought that it is the best time because it is the starting of a new year. It's 7 January 2022. So it's a high time I should share with you some insight that I have developed over a couple of years. So unlike other videos, this is not gonna be a book review, rather this is an insight review. Dear viewers, I am Pritam Raha and you are watching Less But Better, and in today's video I'll be describing about what is life all about. So without further ado, let's get started. While we're in school, we think after completing school, life will be blissful. And eventually, when we start our college life, we think that this college life is still as bad as our school lives. And eventually, we think that if we enter into a university, then life again will be so much blissful. Life will be so much joyful. There will be only happiness. There will be no such pain. And when we start our university life, we find that we have a lot more freedom, we have a lot of other things, but still, this very stage of our life is as hell as it was in the previous stages. As a result, it makes us think that after completing university, when we start a job, or if we go abroad, then all problem of life will be solved. Eventually, when we start our job life, we find that probably this is the worst phase of life because in the previous stages, we have at least some space to breathe in. But now we don't have any space even to breathe in. On the other hand, if you go abroad, then you can find that there will be a lot of problems. Even the problems are much bigger than your native country. To some extent, the native country probably is far better than this foreign land. Although there are a lot of good things, but still problem is there. Eventually you think that if I get married, then probably the problem will be solved or life will be a bit easier. And after getting married, you find out that this stage is again as ill as previous stages because you have to tolerate a certain person 24/7, 365 days in a year, and probably that is completely impossible for you to tolerate. And this cycle repeats as life is stressful and we all have to struggle each and every day, irrespective of how much money we achieve or how many degrees we achieve. There will be a struggle each and every phases of life. As we change one phase to another, or circumstances to another circumstance, our problem just change its shape. It doesn't go anywhere. Our problems never evaporates. It just change one form to another. For example, in our childhood, our main concern was financial crisis. Like our parents didn't want to give a lot of money to us. And even when we are getting adult, our financial problem probably evaporates. But other problems probably come in front of us, like we have a lot of money, but we don't have the time to spend that money. So whatever the problem is, there will be problem as long as we are alive. our problem will be with us. No matter where you live, no matter what you do, no matter what you think, there will be problem and you cannot simply get rid of this problem. So since our beginning, we are chasing a happiness, but you know what? Chasing happiness is like a ass who is chasing a carrot in front of he eats because it never get the carrot. So happiness is some sort of illusion. We never actually get this happiness. Of course, we can get momentary happiness, but eventually there will be no such time when we will be only happy person, and there will be no pain, there will be no problems, there will be only blissful life. It won't be happen because life is stressful. So if life is stressful, if life is all about a struggle, then is there any solution to get rid of this? Yes, there is one solution, but it can sound like paradoxical because the solution is there is no such solution except accepting this struggle. If we accept that in every stage of our life there will be struggle, there will be pain, there will be problems, then only we can be happy irrespective of what we have, irrespective of what the situation is, and irrespective of with whom we are lived in. If you think that whatever you do, your next stage will also offer you some problems, the next stage will offer you some challenges to face, then you are preparing yourself to face the challenge. So you are not blocking yourself to face the challenge, rather you are preparing yourself to take the challenge, how to solve those problems. And then eventually when problems come or when challenges come in front of you, you have the courage, you have the strategy to solve those problems, to get rid of those problems. There will be a stress, there will be a struggle, but still you will be happy because you know this is the goal of life. This is so normal thing, so why do we get panicked about that? This is the normal and this is the goal of life. In our adolescence, we are the prisoner of our parents, and after getting adult, we are the prisoner of our own self. So if you go to abroad, then can you get rid of you from yourself? Now, if you get a magnificent job, probably the toppest job of the world, can you get rid of you from yourself? Now, if you get married to a magnificent bride or bridegroom, can you get rid of you from yourself? No. So in no way you can get rid of yourself. So you have to deal you with yourself. And remember, as we grow older, we are becoming the prisoner of our own self. So there will be a lot of problems, there will be a lot of troubles as long as we live. So don't think that after a certain stage your problem will be solved, your life will be smoother, your life will be easy. No. If you think like that, then you are probably living in a fool's paradise. But what a wise man can say, or a wise man can think that life will be problematic. There will be so much problem to solve. There will be so much challenge to accept. And accepting the challenge, solving the problem is the real beauty of life. Avoiding the problem is not the beauty of life, but to take the challenge on or to solve the problems is the actual beauty of life. So whatever you do, don't think that life will be problemless. There will be so much problem. There will be so much struggle because life itself is a struggle. We have to struggle till the date. So why not prepare ourselves for the greatest battle ever? Dear viewers, if you like this video, you can hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestion, please put your comment below in the comment box. See you in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.